Meanwhile, Shifa sent an email saying that I'm unable to have righteous company, as is recommended every time in Islam. Religious gatherings in Kashmir are either full of shirk or innovations. I'm unable to find such company in realistic ways. What is an alternative to it? We usually advise people who are suffering to find righteous practicing Muslims and surround themselves with them 24/7. The Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, that the wolf would only attack and anticipate a stray sheep. So when there's a herd, usually a wolf would not go and attack, but it waits patiently until one of the sheep goes away from the herd, from the jama'ah, from the congregation, and only then it attacks. It's most vulnerable at that time when it is alone. And this is how Satan works. And this is why, as Muslims, wherever you are, you have to be within a community. Even if you are a minority, even if you are in Europe, even if you are in the States, in a small village or a town, you have to look for other Muslims to try and unite and become as a community. Kashmir is a Muslim region, and to claim that they are full of shirk and innovation is not entirely accepted. Alhamdulillah, Allah Azza wa Jal has blessed us by people coming from all over the world to work in the Middle East, from their countries, with minds filled with shirk and innovation. And after a few months, no one is taking the time to give them da'wah. No one cares about them. We all care about the buck. We all care about the money that we earn. We don't have time for da'wah. Yet, subhanAllah, Allah opens their hearts to realize the beauty of the Quran and of the authentic Sunnah. And they find out through their journey that the beliefs they were brought up to were all false, and that their scholars were milking them for money by deafening their ears from hearing the truth from the Quran and the Sunnah, because then they would not need their scholars and hence they would not pay them anymore. So with the grace of Allah, a lot of them went back to their countries, to their communities, and started spreading the da'wah of Tawheed, the da'wah of calling people to Quran and to the Sunnah, which led to a lot of transformation in the communities. People now are back to the Sunnah with the grace of Allah. So to claim, Shifa, that there aren't people for you to find where you can participate with them in Islamic activities and to mix with them and to be with them, hang out with them, this is a bit difficult for me to believe. Nevertheless, let us assume that it is as you have described. What to do? Well, a Muslim has to improvise. You have to be proactive rather than reactive. So if you are in a similar situation, you seek the guidance of Allah and create your own Islamic environment. Look for children where you can teach them the Quran. Look for normal people, kind, nice, educated, where you can sit together 3 times or 2 times a week, or maybe more, and memorize an ayah, read the tafsir of it, learn a hadith, go through an issue of the issues of fiqh, where you can learn your prayer, your fasting, bit by bit. You will find that the whole group is gaining a lot of knowledge. You're calling scholars, asking them about things that are dubious to you, and they explain it to you, and you gain more knowledge. And hence, you find that you've created, with the grace of Allah, your own community where you can be with and feel united with other Muslims. And Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.